Hey there, everybody. So I just wanted to include a quick audio. I'm going to just go over a couple of things with the day one merging with the higher self course. Now, as you all know, it's really important at this time. A lot of the energy yesterday was for the 21st, it was like a quiet storm. That's how I would describe it. It was very quiet. It was very like nothing's happening, and that's sort of the point. The point is for those who are unaware to feel as if nothing is happening. In the yin realm, in the dark, is when the greatest things happen, and you still have to put in the time, effort, and work in order to become adept and to really begin this great merging with the higher self. For an example, well, one thing I noticed today, now that Jupiter and Saturn are not like on top of each other, I'm sitting in the park and I'm looking up, and it seems as if Jupiter and Saturn are having like a conversation. And as I'm watching Jupiter and Saturn have a conversation, like I'm imagining it in my mind, like Saturn's, I just see like destruction and things like falling away, and I see like fire and like cities being destroyed and like that like that kind of stuff. And then with Jupiter, I saw two timelines, and there was one timeline where it was like this technocracy, I guess you can call it, and it was expansive but restrictive in a way. The technology and everything was expansive, but how it didn't seem to synergize. That's probably the best word for it. It didn't seem to synergize or be synergistic with the soul. And the other timeline was more expansive and more where the technology actually assists us in awakening our abilities and getting to that next level. Now, so many spiritualists and astrologers will talk about assisting the planet and sending energy to the planet. Nobody ever talks about sending energy, to Mother Earth, but nobody ever talks about sending energy to Jupiter. Many of us are older than these planets. The Earth herself is older than a lot of these planets, even in the solar system. And then many of us are older than Earth. As much as we've been told that we're not important, if you're older than the planet that you're walking upon, why wouldn't she want to learn from you? If you're older than the stars in the skies you're looking up at, why wouldn't they want to learn from you? And so they can become awakened and aware. So as I interject with this conversation, I see Jupiter getting bigger and bigger. And I see it raising above Saturn and being like, no, your time is over. My time has come. I am the water bearer. I speak to Jupiter and I go, remember Atlantis. Remember how beautiful it was in Atlantis. Do you remember? And I'm showing Jupiter. I don't even know if Jupiter was around at that time. So I'm showing Jupiter what it can do, what the possibilities are. I'm reminding it that this is the planet of luck. And this is called the great benefit for a reason. This planet has an energy that can be so expansive and beautiful, or can be very manipulated due to its own nativity. So that being said, all of you take time to send some energy up to even the planets, because if you, it's your asking for that creates the vibration. So if you want energies to come to the planet to support you as you merge with your higher self and become gods once again walking on earth, then it's important to work with what's around you and create a very open communication. Believe in yourself. Believe in what comes to your mind. Believe in the impossible. Expand your mind and trust yourself. Since you were a child, you were told that your imagination is not real. I implore you to take a second look at that and to realize that the imagination is perhaps one of the realest tools that we have for understanding the reality around us. The imagination is what creates and innovates. So if you want a reality that's expansive, where the technology, instead of taking away from the soul, actually enhances the soul and helps grow your soul, then you'll want to take some time to really communicate with nature, communicate with Mother Earth, but look up to the stars. Communicate with the planets. Send love to Sirius. Send love to Venus. Teach them. They want to learn from you. Just as much as you want to learn from them, they want to learn from you. Your soul is ancient. And that's why this course is really going to help you get to that next level and tap in, because if you don't know yourself, how can you be of assistance to absolutely anything in creation? You know, that's going to be the next part. And there's a lot of great stuff we work on here. The 12/21 alignment, which happened yesterday, that's right here. I also have a video here on a channel that was dealing with the 2-3 world split. And then I explained it in a more, down to earth way. I also have shadow work and ego death, and also talking about the dark night of the soul, 12-strand etheric DNA activation. You have meditations in here. You have how to create order out of chaos, being that many of us are ancient chaos beings or souls that have been trapped in the body so long. There's many individuals. I've been in 9D. I haven't really been here unless I want to come down every once in a while. So I'm not crazy, but being in a body too long literally will drive the soul insane. So you can't be mad at people for being insane in an insane world. So in that aspect, take some time to forgive yourself, especially if you feel like, damn, I've been on this planet for fucking ever. Like, if you really feel like that, forgive yourself. Love yourself, work with your energy, and work to create order out of that chaos, out of that madness. That madness sometimes is one of the most brilliant places for creation, and the emotion that you have moves so much in the reality. So I want you guys to just dig in. This is a 12-page PDF. That's why it takes a little time for me to get these out, because they are very long. I like to make sure that everything I do is very thorough, and that you also get practical tips. So you guys enjoy this. Thank you so much. I love you to absolute pieces. And we'll be in contact soon. Make sure that anybody who is receiving this course emails me or messages me back, so I can figure out what day. You should be getting the second course by the end of the week, the latest by the end of the weekend. But I want to figure out what day we can do a phone call after that. So after the second course is out, be sure to email me back so we can set up a phone call, half an hour, 45 minutes. If you have any questions or anything like that, we can just go over things with you. Okay? I love you guys. Bye.